Hola clase, me llamo señor Clark, o también me pueden llamar, you can also call me Dave Clark. Mucho gusto en conocerlos. I'm thrilled to be teaching this Spanish second semester Spanish course, and it's going to be a fun course. We have a lot of great stuff planned here. Now, right off, how the course is organized. It's organized in Canvas by modules. So be sure to go to the modules. That will be the most clear area for you to see how it's organized. The modules are put in by weeks, and then each assignment also has its date by the assignment that it's due. Generally, the modules will be updated every Monday at 11 a.m. And this course should take you about, you can plan on about potentially 9 to 10 hours a week, as it says in the syllabus. And basically, you know, that's kind of for a normal class, but you don't have the classes. So, you know, there's a lot of work, but this is a great class. There's a lot of repetition to help you remember, learn, and retain that Spanish, and a lot of chances and opportunities to practice it. So, again, no late work, but you can turn in work early on Canvas. Usually the quizzes and things are available a day ahead that you can turn those in early. Now, the first and second week are a little bit different as far as the structure, but after that, things will then start repeating every single week. How they will work every week is there will be online lessons, the Panorama online course, and you'll learn how to, tomorrow, you'll get information on how to log into that and how to get that, how to purchase that if you don't already have it. So those will be available. Oh, well, you'll get those every week. The modules, you know, so there'll be online courses, or online lessons, I should say. There will be also quizzes within that. The Panorama site information, that will be worth 50% of your grade. And then on Canvas, there will be some quizzes and also video chats worth the other 50% of your grade. So those will repeat after the first week. So after like the third week on, you'll have, and I'm looking at my notes here, but you'll have your initial video will be due, well, online lessons, quizzes due by Wednesdays after the second week. Then Thursday, you have your first video chat. And then Sunday is your final video chat. We'll talk more about those in just a minute. Be sure to read the syllabus. There will be tips and tricks, things to help you have less stress and reduce some anxiety. For example, how things are graded and so forth. You'll be going to, again, Panorama, the super site. And I've set things up there that you can do those lessons as many times as you'd like. So you can repeat them over and over again. Now, when you do the quizzes actually on Canvas, the Canvas quizzes actually will be timed. Again, you can do them as many times as you want, but I'm making them short enough that you can't, you know, take the time to look up every single word and just copy and paste it. It needs to be short enough that you can actually type it, and you have to know the words to be able to answer the questions quick enough to get the video done or the quiz done on time. This is an opportunity to learn. So you're taking this course because it's an elective. It's usually it's an option, although it may be for your Bachelor of Arts. But take the opportunity to really learn the vocabulary. So one of the key things that is very important to me is what's called negotiating a conversation. My goal is for you to be able to get out of this course and to be able to speak with other people in Spanish. So I will teach you, and then there will be the same quiz on this every week, because there's research that says if you do the same quiz or learn the same vocabulary 16 times in a meaningful way, if you review it, then it goes into your long-term memory. So this same negotiating conversation will happen every single week so that you'll really, really know it. It has things like when you're talking to somebody, you say, can you repeat that? Can you speak a little bit slower? I didn't understand. What does that mean? Things like that to help you work through a conversation that you can actually help you feel comfortable in real life carrying on a conversation with a real person. Um, so this first week, there will be the video chat will be just a simple introductions. You can review introductions that you learned first semester, talk to the other person, get to know the other person a little bit. You can talk after introductions. You can do in the rest in English, which is fine. For videos, there's some limited retakes. However, once you submit it, it's submitted. I recommend not waiting to the very end to submit your videos. Now, probably the best way to submit your videos or to record them is through WebEx. I'll have an information sheet on how to record them in WebEx, and then it will save it to your computer, and then you upload those to Canvas. So I recommend testing that early and ahead of time so you can ask me questions before it's due. I don't check my emails over the weekend, so you'll need to email me ahead of time if you have issues with that. So go ahead and test things out ahead of time. The first video will actually be due Sunday night, but you can start working on it and test it out Friday, and then you can submit it, and then you can submit it again if you'd like by the deadline. So the videos. After the first week, you'll have an initial video that's due Thursday, and then I will give everybody, I'll watch all the videos, I'll give the whole class feedback by video on Friday. You can watch that video. I'll send you a message in Canvas, an email, and it'll be a link to a YouTube video that I create, and then you can watch me. I'll explain things you need to improve, and then you go do the video chat again on Sunday. So as you're going through, you may see that there aren't many things for you to change. That's fine. You do it again. Each time you do a video and practice conversing, you get a little bit more fluent. That's what happens. Now, sometimes it may seem like you're regressing, but over time, you'll gradually get better and better at conversing, doing the videos and practicing that way. So each week, there is a set of video assignments. So once the video assignment comes up, you can go to Google Doc. You'll look to see who you're assigned with. You'll have the same person twice in a row, and then you can continue with the next person and so forth. So you'll have those. So I recommend when you get that assignment, you email that person or message them just right away through Canvas to set up a time, because you won't have much time. You'll have a day and a half to when that is due. So you'll need to message them very quickly. Be aware to watch your messages, look for the messages. Again, there will be a video due Thursday night and Sunday night. And again, you could do the video Wednesday night, and the video that's due Sunday, you could actually do Saturday night or even Friday. They're available early. As we're doing the videos after the first week, there will be two types of videos, two rubrics. The first one will be the negotiating a conversation rubric. With that, I want to see you just going for it. I want to see you try to speak. It's not based on accuracy. It's based on just your ability to just try to speak, to just go for it. The more you can just try to speak, the better. Now, it will be obvious if you haven't learned the vocabulary and you don't know the things, but if you're working through and you're trying your best and you know the vocabulary, great. Now, it may take you a minute to think of the vocabulary, which is normal. You're not going to be fluent yet. It's going to take you a minute to think. Please be patient with each other, be kind, let the other person think for a minute to come up with the answers. And because fluency takes time and practice going over words over and over, and if you don't know words, you can say, un momento, you can try to remember the word, you can even very quickly look it up, but I expect you to know as much vocabulary as possible, to know that ahead. The second type of video, so the first one is for fluency, just being able to speak and converse. It doesn't need to be super accurate. The second one is more on accuracy, but you don't need to be perfect. Don't worry about that. I want to see you doing more of practicing, trying to get the words correct as much as possible, and also the sentence structure. So you'll have the words, but also the sentence structure, how words are formulated. But again, it does not need to be perfect at all. I just want you to be going for it on both of them, be practicing, because you're going to get better and better and better. So that will help you converse. So the video chat, I will drop the lowest 2 video chat scores. Now, I will also, I'm giving extra credit for video chats. So if somebody wants to do 2 sets of video chats in a week, like Thursday with 2 people, Sunday with 2 people, 2 sets of video chats, you will get actually double, you'll get extra credit for that. So you can get extra credit. Also, the lowest 2 video chats are dropped, so great chance to just practice and go for it. There are 2 weeks that will not have video chat assignments. So the week of Valentine's Day, and it's either the first or second week of April. Go and check the syllabus, and you can see which one does not have that. So basically, let me just review. Each week you'll have lessons, online lessons, 3 quizzes, the quiz that reviews everything, that reviews what you just learned, quiz that a repeat quiz of negotiating a conversation, and then the quiz that's the comprehensive quiz of everything that you learned up to that point. Now that comprehensive quiz, you don't need to know everything. It's basically, if I can figure out on Canvas how to make it just a pass-fail quiz, you need to get like 80% correct to pass. And again, it will be a time quiz, so you just need to review and continue to review the words. You can take it as many times as you want, but don't start 5 minutes before the deadline. You need to do that ahead. So there will be the 3 quizzes, the lessons online on the Panorama Super site, then the video chat Thursday, video chat Sunday. Again, the first week's a little bit different. Check the syllabus for that. Now, this class is a lot of work. Like I said, it's going to take probably about 9 to 10 hours out of class time each week, but it's worth it. It's worth it to learn Spanish. Spanish there's a great opportunity in Spanish. There's a lot of Spanish speakers here in the country. It can help you on the job. It can help you just day to day. It can help you be able to assist people as you see them on the street and so forth. Be able to carry on a conversation. Maybe even get a Spanish friend that you could get to know. So basically, you're going to go with this video. Remember, there's an assignment due with it. You just write down the 3 things. There's 3 things you need to write down, and it's just a simple video. It's very simple. I just want to say that you did it and that you understood kind of what was in the video. If you have any questions, you can email me at any time at david.clark@westminstercollege.edu. I look forward to teaching this class. I love Spanish, love teaching it. Been doing it to corporations. I've had my own business teaching corporations, teaching individuals, selling software all around the world, teaching Spanish and languages for the past 20 years. Just finished my master's degree in Spanish language pedagogy teaching, and using a lot of the techniques in this class. So I'm thrilled to be here teaching you. If you have any questions, just email me there. And muchas gracias, amigos. Hasta luego.